Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, worldwide. Yeah, man, the renegade there, the man when afraid. Man, not the wilderness, keep it real and honest, run you, no tabloid, none at all. All right, so we're comfortable with Andrew Holness. Andrew, a time for you stop draw card and trick Jamaican people. Then people don't fall for them Narra trick. Just an alabalu. It definitely a garbage. The man come with, and I got show it phone. I line up a nice show phone tonight. Nice show. Because you know we like draw on the back and draw back on the memory. I do just the other day, this, when I line up a show and go on, and this goes straight to Andrew them head. Them trick Jamaican people too much. Right? So Andrew come with economic growth and job creation as him running in. I mean, you can't forget that Andrew say him have 50 agency. That are the ministry and the agency. Him are the super minister. Like how you have Superman. Right? Job creation and growth and job creation. And him tell you, him line out everything out for run. So we have to remind him of what him said. So this way I come with an hour. That was a failure. Big bold failure for the government. Not at all. No run through that. Nothing. So the man a package back this stuff him friend them eat some food and come with an Narra. And the whole of them have run up and down and forgot. Listen, you can't get nothing more superior than when the man draw for the economic growth and job creation. Nothing. All of the minister them answer to him. Put vase in there. I get the whole of them in their work under one thing. Plus the agency in them office. Yeah, people are saying 19, and that Andrew said 50. Let me remind you of something. Let me remind you, may I start from this. And then me go play them, can I go down there and hear what them do. When I come with don't make no sense, people. This is just a waste of time. Him rebrand, him not change because them still have to work. Now you can look at a CEO where you can pay him extra money and pay next staff to do nothing. Some worthless people. Yes. Very worthless. And then me have to address fish headless. Number one, me no want them from my programming. A man like me no way. Me no need them big mama. Uncle when them do garbage. Me hear him call Marky G name. If you never call Marky G name, who need an answer? Yeah? I would not even answer him. But him talk about the mace. The mace when I talk about, go look at from the 1700. That is a slavery thing. That piece of thing there, yeah, the amount of people it killed from Africa is unbelievable. Under that same mess. Yeah? It's unbelievable. When you look it up, it shouldn't even be there. Now we get independent from 62. I don't know where I'm going like eat that shouldn't be there. Yeah? And if you can turn around and you have an MP where people vote for, we touch it. Me not see nothing of that. So when them run out and the pan me some bit and no them same when I talk about them did one just the other day. Last year and year before. No them same when I say for that's for the king. Say for that's for the king and for that's for the look at dirty mess. Well, our people them under bandits and slavery. You so for no history for no run for them out, you know. And what you do, crucify our people for a little mess. We kill some of our ancestors. These people sick. Them I use that from slavery days. Google it. Google it and look at it. When from in the parliament. Google it and look at it. It shouldn't be there. Should not. That should have melted up and that's a way long time. Yeah? But you Andrew want to take the supreme power. You know? That's why I can remember myself if we get away with the queen. You have to get away with the mace. Them build it, them have it. Them turn it over, too much blood upon the mace. When them pass them things, and for pass them things to earth, our people, not them. Yeah? So when them are going and make a bag of nice, them is bullshit. And when them make a nice, the bag of nice, it don't make no sense. Yeah? Them stupid. Me want to remind you about Andrew Holness in 5 and 4 and in economic growth and job creation. If you build the super ministry, or the earlier come with something now to duplicate something where you have a super ministry where you are the head for right now. You fear the people, then that's why you come back. You rebrand to go thief more. Look on this.
Our ability to grow the economy is not far-fetched. In fact, economic growth is not new to Jamaica. History records that between 1962 and 1970, our GDP growth rate was 5.31%. The problem is that sustained economic growth has been elusive.
But just make him attack, you know, because I remember I'll be a bullshit him talk. But no, just listen him when him attack about him economic growth and job creation. Watch out.
Therefore, we must identify a sustained path to economic growth and job creation. This administration has one task. Unleash the economic potential.
Look on the economic potential, people. Look, it's a front of one in there. Them are so when you come with Narra for, never finish play this. It's embarrassing. You have everything. We want to listen how much agency and thing him have and then portfolio. Listen good. Yes, open. You understand? Listen good. Listen, yeah.
And utilize the incredible energy, enterprise, and industry of the Jamaican people for economic growth and shared prosperity. That is why the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation was created and conceptualized. To facilitate growth with the slogan, achieving prosperity through economic growth and sustainable development.
So if now I do sustainable development, but you come with this already. So where you come with don't make no sense to me. Because you have this. When you see me I talk about, when I come with now, if you have even 100 or 200 people, for up here 50 people, waste some money, man, and friend them. Him at the head for this, you know. Everything in him office. Here, how much thing run under film office? Just listen, not my word. Film one word. Listen here. Listen here.
The amalgamation of approximately 50 agencies is a deliberate move to focus our efforts on sustainable economic growth.
Let me rewind it and you hear how much agency him say, have? How much him say? Not 19, not 20, 50. The amalgamation of the 50 agency. This is the man who sit down and tell me this and feel this. So what I do? When I pan down with him and come back with the same foolishness again? Yeah, this. No, sir.
Approximately 50 agencies is a deliberate move to focus our efforts.
A deliberate move. So what you do? I build Narra for 51. Tell me if it makes sense now. Just this alone wipe out everything when Narra when come with it now. This is our own deal with the people them at Jamaica and them are going at them and eat that. This is our own deal with them. Yeah? So when you have a pan down and a vote for that, this is a waste of vote. What if you know this guy? 10 years gone already. 10 plus. See? The guy come with this now. Look where he come with. He might tell you 50 agents. Not my word. Let me rewind. Let me hear him again.
That is why the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation was created and conceptualized to facilitate growth with the slogan, achieving prosperity through economic growth and sustainable development.
And sustainable
amalgamation of approximately 50 agencies is a deliberate move to focus our efforts on sustainable economic growth. It is important that we align our policies to meet the mission of this administration. To create a Jamaican economy which consistently meets or exceeds its growth targets while providing meaningful jobs and economic opportunities for all in a sustainable manner. The Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation focuses on critical portfolio areas where investment, foreign and local, is buttressed by the provision of housing, access to water, and proper infrastructure, availability of land.
So Narra, what Narra do right now? Where come with Narra? Where must about Narra right now? Are the same thing I repeat to you know? So when you buy this, we have to be an arse and a food for buy what the guy has said. Now the same, remember him in charge of this, you know. This is, it don't go show you say it's a terrible failure. in a way, do. You can't have him do this. And then I come with Narra, where it's a weaker thing. It's an agency. Him have a much minister in a ministry right so. Pump Valls, Queen E, the other one, the whole of them in a ministry. 50 agency. And if you do everything where I say Narra, if you do, a matter of fact, he might do more right so. It's a failure. Yeah. You understand? This is 100% failure from administration. Because you couldn't come with something. You couldn't come with something like this. And then you come with Spark. You don't come with no name, nothing. Everything run under economic growth and job creation because you have everything centralized already. Yeah. But Gail Force, this is not a chess player. This is garbage. This is not a chess player. What you have to do, you have to remind him, say, have a supreme thing when control already with the economic growth and job creation in an office. Input 50 agency in an office. 50, not 90. You him tell you, because him streamline thing and move quick. Now him come and attack bull crap. And then I run up and down with it. Hey, people, when I say a bull crap in attack, when I use this too, you know. A bull crap in attack. That's the next failure. You could have come here, so I just show you leeching. Me show you Ligel Clark and him. And you saw them do them and so you have the most, the richest man them in a Jamaica, they locked up with the economic growth and job creation where you farm. And them have to run away, you know, see them and do nothing. Run and show them to the people then. It was a con. It was a trick. Because one in the bank in the time no really know not much. Or him brought up him no really know not much. The other one in a tourism they don't know not much neither. You understand? Them have some people work with them. So him bring them to come trick the population. Now if you feel this, you can tell me now, Narra come now and pick up with them I do. It make any sense too, no? Eh? Him not scrap this, you know. Him have it same way. But him come with Narra now for more money spent. Yeah? So you duplicate things. Why you not come with so much new agency? You have 50 already where you can't even manage. You fail the people them miserably. Yeah? This supersede the whole away I come with. Because Narra is the next agency. And the man I report to him, but remember say, that 50 agency and everybody report to him. And the minister, them report to him too. In the office. And him fear Jamaica. Feel it. No, I come with something and now I say I use it, build up Jamaica. Now that thing they say with this. Not the same thing him say about this. Where you want to rebrand something and come treat the people them again. So when I buy into him, I say, you can't buy into what Andrew Holness I say. That don't make no sense to me. Eh? Hear this.
Residential and commercial development, but with due regard given to preserving our environment as well as climate change, which has the potential to derail our plans for economic growth if we fail to adapt to its impacts.
Okay.
In achieving our goals, it is imperative that we create ecosystems of growth where every single Jamaican can contribute to the process and reap the benefits.
Okay.
One of our 8 initiatives in the 5 and 4 target of the Economic Growth Council speaks to bureaucratic reforms, that is, to improve the business environment. Okay. This is important because we must cut the red tape and provide the right regulatory environment for investors. Consequently, we must address the...
So you did cut the red tape, sir. You're in the 10 years. And me just say, I will run out. Garbage bin run out. And I say, the same PSOJ, I rob the revenue. Then carrying chicken back, locally up at top, and when you look at pay chicken parts and everything, and them not pay taxes. Then carry another thing with them not pay taxes. It's a cut red tape, you know. This is from day one. So you come back now with Narra, I repeat the same thing like people are idiot. And boy, your pass bill. It don't make no sense. Eh? It don't make no sense. Continue.
slow pace of implementation of government projects, which saps the vibrancy.
So he might tell you about the same slow pace. That's why I'm coming with this. So how you come with Narra tell about the slow pace, and you run there. You could have passed law to do everything. You could have passed law to make police kill out the people then. And I charge them a bag of money. But you know, pass law for the slow pace, and change that. It make any sense to you now? And the same exact word this guy use. So him rebrand now an agency, then for report to him. But your minister report to him and not go on. This is bullshit. Now we're not going nowhere. Nowhere at all. That is bullshit too. Them can just let it go as bullshit. It just rob money and do PR and can people. Because you couldn't have something like this with your minister them are working in your office and on a field. Feel so miserably that they come with Narra try to treat the people them rebrand one agency. And the agency, remember it's an agency that now we know. But this him have minister right under FEMA. Now the agency, the CEO for report to him. It don't make any difference. If everybody have report to him here so and you come destroy the place, what kind of difference does that make? Me and them are run up and down about Narra. That is bullshit. Yes? This is bullshit. You understand? Not going nowhere. A criminality.
That is to improve the business environment.
Yeah,
This is important because we must cut the red tape and provide the right regulatory environment for investors. Consequently, we must address the slow pace of implementation of government projects, which saps the vibrancy of the economy and contributes to the missed opportunities. I believe that as we work together, we create a strong, cohesive, productive, harmonious, and peaceful Jamaica that is truly the place of choice to live, work, raise families, do business, and retire in paradise.
So the one of them use the same punchline with them attack. Him not use that punchline, you know, say that him answer. So him say this, and I see everything him come and say about Narra again. So when I buy this, him have the I show the ministry them where I work under this. I show all dirty, the whole of them. So you come back now with a little soft thing named Narra. And when you sit down there and say, yeah, you talk work now. So the opposition must stop him because on this and that Narra, this more powerful than Narra where him set up. Him have the minister them I work with him to report to him. And then feel the people them. Him set up the richest set of people them in Jamaica when he look leeching out for losing place. Adam Stewart, we don't know nowhere to be found. Nowhere at all. You understand? So who da listen to this guy? Who da listen to this guy with him Narra? That's that thing for them rob money better. Jamaica really buy into anything at all what him say. He's not the first. No gosh, me talk about it this morning, but me I show you exact word when him say this today, tonight. Yeah? Continue, live and work.
I have every confidence in the excellent team on board to get the job done.
Wow.
I have already seen evidence of what they can accomplish through vision, strategic planning, focus, hard work, and commitment. Together, let's transform Jamaica.
It transform for the worse, and crush it. Now, make we hear what him say right as I know. Because him tell about the red tape and everything and what him do. Make we hear what him say yes or no yesterday. But Narra.
Concern about centralization is a term used.
It is.
That Narra seems to centralize power and authority in, sometimes the criticism is centralizes it in the CEO or centralizes it in the minister. In the executive model, it is a deliberate strategy. The whole idea was that the diffusion of the responsibility is what caused the lack of performance, because you can't point on anyone to say you are responsible.
When I'm talking about bullshit, I'm going to say, listen that. Every ministry, it break down. So you find who and hold them accountable. Every ministry. When I just say that bullshit all time out. Even if you're at school and you run it to the principal and you run it to the vice principal, even at the police force, they can't find who the buck stop with the commissioner. Yeah? And you can't run it from every ministry, everything where you do, you can't pipe on who you are responsible. When I talk about, like, you know, before, you can't pipe on anyone. That is bullshit. This how the man take them for don't scam, don't stop. In reason alone, in reasonability, not murder talk to daddy foodie. In my better sense. Yes? When my talk is bullcrap, continue.
And so when Dr. Carlton Davies crafted it, the rationale was to ensure that responsibility is not diffused, that there is one focal point for which accountability can be effective. That was the idea. And I would want Jamaicans...
So that's a bullshit again. As I said before, him have the economic growth and job creation and supersede everything. Superior over everything. And it failed Jamaica. One little agency now going to make the difference. And then the same thing they might do. We have to duplicate it. But then, what will I pay the minister them for? Why would I pay them? Fire them. If Narra, you get two little people come to the minister them job, or the agency them job, fire them then. But why the taxpayers are going to take up and go pay a CEO and pay a next because they want them get paid and then go wrap some money? Don't make no sense. Fire them. You don't go tell us say them incompetent and them never did that do nothing because you couldn't have a super ministry 50 agency and you fail in the place like this. So you come with one no name now, right? Don't make no sense. You know, but it don't make no sense, brother. And not even the dictatorship. Remember, I have a super agency already where I'm a dictator, you know. But it failed. Him carry leeching, no leeching run from him. Him carry Adam Stewart in there to them run. Eh? You hear them not cut the red tape and want them at one and to create everything and or you live in a paradise. I must say Paradise Plum. You remember Mike, you remember Paradise Plum? I must say Paradise Plum in my talk. Eh? Continue.
To appreciate that your government is very sensitive to any concentration, any centralization that may lead to unregulated, unwieldy executive power. That's not our intention. But at the same time, Jamaica is in a different phase of its development. And we can claim to be in a different phase of our development because we have gone through a phase of our development where we haven't really analyzed it yet.
So you say you have a thing where you go through a phase of development and you don't really analyze it. So you give people wrong data then. You know, analyze the phase that the development's destruction. You hear when does say, I shoot himself 9 foot. Just listen when the man talk about a garbage him talk, no man. You go through a phase of development and you know analyze it. But you come tell people one bagala say do this and do that in the past election. Continue.
In the sense, Madam Speaker, that our accountability, our anti-corruption and oversight framework is probably the most robust in the Caribbean.
I can't say in the Caribbean lie. Now, the while me tell them, say them are Puerto Rico out there, so you know, Dominican Republic, another place. But it don't go show you, say, be a corruption if we have the most robust in the Caribbean. Yeah? That's for sure, say, I'll be a criminal and thief in a within government. Yeah? And within the public sector. All right, continue.
We spend billions of dollars.
Yes.
When you look at, so if you look at our oversight capabilities and what we have built, we have let's start with the Auditor General. Enshrined in our Constitution,
Yes.
high functioning.
High functioning.
Nothing is exempt. And the Auditor General has moved from doing post audits to doing real-time audits.
So, him look on the Auditor General, I want to look on him keenly, listen him keenly. He must skip they're not agents who hold them accountable. The Auditor General, listen. I see.
They have moved from doing accounting audits to doing performance-based audits.
Yeah.
We have the Integrity Commission.
Hear this.
We have the Corruption Prevention Act.
Him not say nothing else about the Integrity Commission. Him just give a line up on the Auditor General. But the Integrity Commission even more robust. He must say we have the Integrity Commission and jump gone to something else. Just notice him now. Yes, continue.
Which defines in a very comprehensive way corruption and as an entity to prosecute it.
Somewhere else.
Outside of that, we have MOCA.
MOCA, see there?
Not a part of the IC framework, but acts in that way on specific major organized corruption activity. Then we have the PAAC.
It is now.
Bear in mind that the PAAC is maybe it's 20 years old now, about 20, maybe 20, yeah.
So it's older than 20. Can't say him restarted, but older than that.
I brought the resolution to this house to reinstate the PAAC.
So if you reinstate something you talk about, maybe it's 20, it's older than that. Continue.
PAAC. And it has been very effective and was reformed to be the oversight of Parliament of the economic program of the fiscal rules.
Hear this again.
Our budget now must go through the PAAC. There is no entity of government that can escape the oversight of the PAAC, and that body is chaired by the opposition and must continue to be chaired by the opposition.
So the opposition does fight for this. Because them didn't want to chair this. The opposition said, no, cannot work. Remember, you know, opposition make them chair it, you know. Those who come in, make the opposition chair it, them come and opposition make them chair it, him change it. For the first term, then he change it, the second term, and them are going with them foolishness. If they never put on them foot them now, it must continue chair by the opposition. And them have to put on them foot and say, no, it can't work like this. Remember, they never want to give up that, you know. Yes, that man tell us that this is how I'm talk to people like them are idiot. Eh? Remember what about them out panic, you know? Continue.
It is important that it is chaired by the opposition. So the oversight function of the government apparatus is significant.
It is.
So when I spoke earlier about ensuring that legislation is efficient, you can't come back here now and then legislate a new framework separate and apart from the framework that is already legislated.
So, but you shouldn't come back then and come with a new framework when you have when you have economic growth and job creation. Shoot himself in the foot again. Because you have a super ministry with 50 agencies in it. So why you don't come back with a next framework to create a next framework? You just come with what the reach. When come with against Spark, no, you come with this. Reach and Spark have the road them nationwide. I not say oceanwide, but the nation. Because you have not name the Jamaica, then yes. Not oceanwide, nationwide, right? Good. Right? So him come with that. And we have the economic growth and job creation, it never needed. Everything should have run through that. No, you come with this now, Nema. You know, Narra. That make any sense? And you come through this. And I tell me this when you have a super ministry with 50 agencies. You fail the people them. You have the richest man them in a Jamaica where you say a businessman to trick the people them 5 in 4 and then them bolt. Them bolt. And when you have double bolt, them faster than bolt himself. Nothing no come out of that. And then they come with this bullshit. And you have some people, yes, you know, the opposition no want because we want bill. Them have economic growth and job creation when them fail the people. Him control everything in him office. Even the weatherman in control. Everything in him office. Now him come back to him fail is a failure. Him come back for trick people now, come back with foolishness. Eh? And him I tell something here, so why that overlap the economic growth and job creation when it's a super ministry? Eh? People just ask, I just waste some money. And money for tea, because to me that don't make no sense. Because the economic growth and job creation ministry fail the people them miserably. Yeah? So it don't come in a Narra, it's an agency. Remember, I know, minister work there. I'm going to put up some. Let me continue with him. Let's put up some. Continue. Let me get freeze. Oh.
We have a strong framework. Let the framework for oversight work. Every day.
It is.
Listen, the persons who are advocates for anti-corruption, they must continue to push. You can't ease up because you don't want government to become relaxed.
Yeah.
But the parliament has to be careful.
James said we can't ease up, so for all them accountable. Because if them are criminal, we find them out. We know we're going to anti this and that. We know we're find them out. Continue.
That it does not smother and suffocate the effectiveness of the public bureaucracy.
Yeah.
By an overlaying of procedures.
So right now it's an overlaying of agency this and procedures. He must say the thing, but that he must do, you know. Remember, you know, him run the economic growth and job creation, don't change that. He have all of them, even spark it come under economic growth and job creation. So why you are coming with the next agency if you do the same thing, we duplicate what everybody had already? It don't make no sense. And that you make the super ministry for. So the whole of this don't make no sense. So when I'm talking, dedicate to himself. This is garbage. Continue.
That have no relevance to outcomes.
See that? Outcomes.
So we have gone through this phase in our development where we have been highly focused on anti-corruption. We must continue, but we are now going into a different phase where we have to ensure that our bureaucracy is efficient.
But him just say it in an economic growth and job creation, and me just play. Him say I move red tape and do everything. So you come now talk about to make this and this efficient. Make sense sooner? 10 years plus? My garbage. Continue.
It is not a wiping away or an undermining or a dismissing of the anti-corruption frameworks. No, yeah. We will continue to push that and continue to spend the billions of dollars on it.
Yeah.
But democracy must deliver prosperity.
Yeah, that's why you have economic things flap there. Him just shoot himself them foot. Him just tell us economic growth and job creation now work it flap. So if him have so much it's a super ministry, so much agency and them flap. Where am I going a piece of one here? I just a thief money. Give them friends some job. Then they flap, you know. You could have a super ministry like that where everybody report to you. We do much minister and everybody work under the bug life. This our minister been for me. Every one of them work under way mado. And then they deliver. And you come with this now, say that deliver. A duplicate where your super ministry do. One duplicate where reach and sparks do. Make sense? No. Where some money does take taxpayers money give some other people and rebrand. This is garbage. Continue.
And I am not the only one speaking in frustration about the slow pace of the government.
Hold on. So, him are the only one. Him are the government, you know. And slow pace of government. Him say it already when we just play the economic growth and job creation, listen it back. So, you talk about slow pace. So, all you say you go on with good things, now you talk about slow pace of government. He can't contradict himself, may I tell him not do nothing. When you back him up like this, when him just hurt himself, you know. Can't fix him one pan him oneself. See? Contradict himself. You hear? Not my word. Not my word. Where you say, sir? Yeah, man. Continue.
It's said on both sides.
It is.
This is what we meant when we say we have to pivot. So I think I've captured most of the issues.
So you hear that? And if you listen to this, the man tell us I forgot create and build and all kind of little things. Listen that and listen this when it's a writer so. Remember I just said that, now play it back, make him hear himself. Play him back. Draw him back and play. Make him run this and listen.
Our ability to grow the economy is not far-fetched. In fact, economic growth is not new to Jamaica.
Okay.
History records that between 1962 and 1970, our GDP growth rate was 5.31%. The problem is that sustained economic growth has been elusive. Therefore, we must identify a sustained path to economic growth and job creation. This administration has one task: unleash the economic potential and utilize the incredible...
Look on that see my unleash the economic potential. Look on the screen. So I'm sure that to catch you now. You say, well, the bank, you know, successful. You say Adams them. You say Adams, Stuart them. Well, them successful. So I'm draw for them. Them fail we. Whole four of them has a fail. The whole government fail us. Fail the country miserably. See, no, you come back with some bullshit. For people running back behind us because you want to build place. Look where you draw from them couldn't build no place. Eh? That not scary. You listen, continue listen.
Energy, enterprise, and industry of the Jamaican people for economic growth and shared prosperity. That is why the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation was created and conceptualized. To facilitate growth with the slogan, achieving prosperity through economic growth and sustainable development. The amalgamation of approximately 50 agencies is a deliberate move to focus our efforts on sustainable economic growth. It is important that we align our policies to meet the mission of this administration.
So align the policies to meet the mission. And I'm going to tell you to cut the red tape. This is a family just going in. Him draft for that. And you hear some too much skinny kids. No, you draft for Narra and mirror something out of this. It don't make no sense. Let me tell you now, but continue.
To create a Jamaican economy which consistently meets or exceeds its growth targets while providing meaningful jobs and economic opportunities for all in a sustainable manner. The Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation focuses on critical portfolio areas where investment, foreign and local, is buttressed by the provision of housing, access to water, and proper infrastructure, availability of land for residential and commercial development, but with due regard given to preserving our environment as well as climate change, which has a potential.
So this, they have to build the country. That's why I ask you, why you come back with these things again? Eh? Why you come back with it? Don't make no sense. That's why I tell you, so when I come with don't make no sense. This time super ministry, you know. The man does show some super minister, it failed. No, yeah. At that time I say in 10 years, him fail. When come with now, when him come with sparks, him number one, him shouldn't even come with nothing name, but work from within the economic growth and job creation when farm. Everybody answer to him. All these 15 agencies. But him fail. Continue.
To derail our plans for economic growth if we fail to adapt to its impacts. In achieving our goals, it is imperative that we create ecosystems of growth where every single Jamaican can contribute to the process and reap the benefits. One of our 8 initiatives in the 5 and 4 target of the Economic Growth Council speaks to bureaucratic reforms, that is, to improve the business environment. This is important because we must cut the red tape and provide the right regulatory environment.
Ask him now 1 decade, why the red tape not cut? Remember that the power in your and you go on and push every power right to them and but the red tape not cut. Where say the red tape not cut? That mean him not work then. Me tell you, I shoot himself 9 foot. The Narra is a next way for give friend them some money. This is bull crap. Continue.
Environment for investors. Consequently, we must address the slow pace of implementation of government projects, which saps the vibrancy of the economy.
So him say it when him come join, when him come do this, now the earth as him coming in. This slow place, and 10 years now, 10 years after, you come and tell me about slow place, and that's why you come with Narra. That means you're a failure, brother. You know what? It's nothing else. Him just admit one fear and one them go for leeching them and all of them fear Jamaica. This guy should not appear at nothing at all. Eh? Look here.
And contributes to the missed opportunities.
Missed opportunity.
I believe that as we work together, we create a strong, cohesive, productive, harmonious, and peaceful Jamaica that is truly the place of choice to live, work, raise families, do business, and retire in paradise.
Yeah, paradise.
I have every confidence in this excellent team on board to get the job done.
So when the confidence gone, you tell the Jamaican people them this, you know, you have an excellent team. So what the team where you come with now, brother? People in the system are failure. Him can't come with any agency or anything. I want to listen to this garbage. This is garbage speak. The man has, I just pay a garbage amount when I make no sense. Because the man come with this on the 4 and 5, the Minister of Growth and Job Creation, Economic Growth. That alone, if him did serious and him a work, he'd see the whole of this. But I play something and hear what them are going to do and now them not implement it. So you can't, you not take the guy as serious. You understand? As him go about, him give a next pill for swallow. Dangerous. Continue.
I have already seen evidence of what they can accomplish through vision, strategic planning, focus, hard work, and commitment. Together, let's transform Jamaica.
See? It transformed me. Me ask you before I play the next one. Me don't got hold him back on him same word. Him have a super ministry. And when I come with now, I'm going to tell you point blank, show in front of your face and feel Jamaica miserably. No two way about it. Look here, hear this.
I'm Dr. Horace Chang. I'm the Minister in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation with responsibility for the ports of our island.
Well, good evening, and thank you for talking to Breaking Travel News. How important is cruise tourism to Jamaica as a tourism destination?
People, this is 9, that's why I leave it planet 9 years ago. See there? Look. World Travel Award in there 9 years ago. Economic Growth and Job Creation created when from him coming in. And him feel this 9. The world, see there? Them come with this. With the richest man in Jamaica and right now him broke. Him broke. You understand? Come with the richest set of man them. See that? Look how who this is around this 9 years ago. See that? Look.
I'm Dr. Horace Chang. I'm the Minister in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation with responsibility for the ports of our island.
Well, good evening, and thank you for talking to Breaking Travel News. How important is cruise tourism to Jamaica as a tourism destination?
Tourism is one of the most important sector of the economy. It is the fastest growing area, and it is an area we have the potential to go much further than we are now. And we offer the entire breadth of the resort activity. We are the leading cruise destination. We have 4 cruise ports.
So they are not no leading cruise destination, not all. Just Google and check them on the Republic and look much tourists them have every day. And then, listen, I peer them thing and I'm going with them. Peer wrong numbers and wrong thing. Them just come and just say something. Like them I think about Antigua, maybe Barbados, a smaller thing. Dominican Republic make more than we by far and about big everything. Dominican Republic. Yeah, nobody talk about Puerto Rico and some other places. All the man them they just get up and just say something and if you follow repeat it, you don't keep it on. So this is economic growth and job creation, Dr. Crab did the right as well. Me tell you what I mean. I'm moving. Can I chat foolishness? See the next one, I look here.
This is the primary aim of this administration.
And so, the minister with our portfolio in the Ministry of Economic
7 years ago, 7. 2018, around 2018 this, to 2019, watch ya.
Economic Growth and Job
Now watch it,
Creation
it turned 8 years ago. Very soon, look.
unveiled the state's plan to continue that focus in the 2018-2019 fiscal year.
2018-2019.
Those targets were laid out during his recent contribution to the sectoral debates in Parliament.
Here are the highlights.
The PIOJ is projecting real growth of 2.5% for the 2018-19 fiscal year.
This, Minister Vaz says, is based on several things, including the continued strengthening of most industries, improvements in the business environment, and the rollout of major strategic investments.
Increasing economic growth has also led to a sharp decline in the unemployment rate. Up to January 2018, the unemployment rate stood at 9.6%, the lowest it has been since October 2007.
And I want to listen. Yeah, more to listen. Them say 9 point at the lowest October. I remember Mama P come out, so him get a nice thing. By 2007, I remember them did push it up. Come on, you listen this. You hear how much people them get job, and it got to 9%. Just listen. Listen.
Most of those employed during the period were non-government employees.
Non-government
We are reaping success from the plans and programs that we have put in place in partnership with the private sector.
A critical pillar of that cooperation is the business process outsourcing, information communications technology sector. Having surpassed the target of 11,000 new BPO jobs for the last fiscal year, work is ongoing to create 24,520 jobs from investments in 15 projects across the island.
Yeah, so how much them get? And them are going for 24 more thousand a year.
Support for the micro, small and medium enterprise MSME sector will also be expanded in the financial year.
The Development Bank of Jamaica will provide $27 billion in investments and over $8 billion in loans to MSMEs. Businesses will also benefit from a $1 billion loan scheme from the National Export-Import Bank of Jamaica.
To increase investments on the island, a comprehensive feasibility study for the Caymanas Economic Zone is to be completed in July.
This is to determine how the 1,200-acre site is to be used. The Jamaica Logistics Hub initiative gained Cabinet's approval in May.
It's supposed to complete in July. Remember, some of my people, they passed that from long time now. Give us that the July 2018 no come yet now. I do a 2026 now. No completed. Continue.
Paving the way for its master plan and marketing analysis to be tabled in Parliament.
The master plan specifically details the actions Jamaica will need to take on several fronts simultaneously in order to realize its vision.
And work continues apace on the drafting and implementation of the necessary enabling legislation to facilitate investments.
Yeah. So what them there? What them there? The worker there, because them are draft, them are do this, them are do that. What them do? See there? A Minister of Economic Growth and Job Creation. So the man have 50 agency plus him have all of them minister work. And if you come with a Narra now, it will show me say Minister Economic Growth and Job Creation is a big failure. Nothing else but a colossal failure. It not go nowhere. Continue. Continue.
Your government is improving Jamaica's physical infrastructure and facilities such as roads, bridges, houses, ports,
potable water supply.
So if you do all of this, when I do the same thing, that's why I ask the question again. This after leeching them run gone a long time, you know. It's a 2022 now. So notice me I come from down there and I go up here, so the same kind of chatting them come up with them is chatters and PR guys. Yeah? Punchline guys. See? Yes. Continue.
And sanitation, as well as fiber optic ducts that will enable future development.
We believe.
But the other day, they're not sure, so they're going to come with fiber optic ducts again. This is 2022. So when them say something, you see them come back and then make it 1.5, 2, 3 years and then repeat the same thing and repeat and come with that agency. This is how them trick people. Not doing nothing. Destroy the place. What them attack is bullcrap. You can have a super ministry. With the whole of them are working at economic growth and job creation, all of them. Plus you have 50 agencies otherwise. They are a big failure to the country. 10 years. 50 agencies. Who of them minister answer them attack to him? And no impact. the country are baffled. Gone back way. I know you come with Narra like Narra will break a chain. If you have the minister themselves in their work and them fail the country, so now I come there and put a little CEO and then him talk to Anjo. Hey, it's a bigger failure that. That's a failure. Yeah, continue.
In sustainability. We fundamentally believe that the economic agenda for growth cannot be decoupled from the agenda for environment.
So we shouldn't be fundamentally believe after you do a term and you're going halfway in the next term. We should ask if things are not happen. You see it? You hear this? Continue.
Protection.
That work continued in 2022 through the diligent work of the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. $20.74 billion was set aside in the year to continue work on the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project. Over in Western Jamaica, ground was broken for the $274.5 million Montego Bay Perimeter Road project. Another $4.5 billion was budgeted for road improvement works across the island.
None of them road they never fix. So you say it approve where the money they gone. Sometimes you have to draw back for this and play them, you know. Can't remember not touch. Even from St. Thomas, I remember say, as them just 5 months, so what of that broke out in a sewer. The material crumble, you know. Yeah, them get blueprint and it crumble. These are the Ministry of Work and Job Creation. Them not create nothing. And it's a super ministry. So when you come with Narra and I stay out of your bed and it don't mean nothing to me. I just a thief. You have to watch them. Narra do nothing for Jamaica. But bill. So Narra supersede the ministry. That means what I want to know about this. So I like a CEO come to the job, but the one I want to should I do and I can't do it. Eh? It don't go mad failure for them. Continue.
In the year, bridges in St. Thomas, St. Andrew, Clarendon and Portland received attention, while river training works were undertaken in Portland and
receive attention, but with bridges at St. Thomas pop down and when you look man are dead. When you look everything pop down, see me. 2022 this. Receive attention, them have the money where the money gone. God, them never look out. It couldn't look out and them mash up like this, you know. Them never look out, come and see people come out and demonstrate about bridging. Not long ago, you know, and before, like a year, 2 years, after them come out with this 2022. You see it? Continue.
and St. Mary. Expansion works continued at the island's cargo ports to capitalize on Jamaica's central location.
By the way, people, when the cargo port, remember say, at them down at the terminal, them have them own money now for do this. So I even show this, and I like the government to say, even the water, you know, them have their own budget, and NHC have their own budget. Them have. So now the government have pump money in this to do these things. Them have their own budget and their own thing. Yeah? Separated. All right.
Had 178 million spent on the infrastructure, and another 16 million has been spent on new information systems, primarily a new terminal operating system, one of the most modern in the world, as well as security systems.
Talk about one of the most modern in the world. Are you modern and you still so much cocaine and come in and so much gun? You barely find them and but it's a modern in the world. Like, you know, computer system and when you run through anything and scan, nothing and scan. I'll be a criminality I go on. Chinese come in with the bulk of everything when them carrying up almost a bogus thing. If them have 1% real thing, something wrong. 1%. But you have the most modern nice thing in the world. No make no sense. Continue.
While economic recovery remained the ministry's major focus in 2022, housing was also given a seat at the table. The Housing Agency of Jamaica also delivered 51 of its 1,650 unit Catherine Estates complex in the area.
51 out of 1,000 at unit 2022. 51. 1,000 at unit. So store. Continue.
And infrastructure works in and around Bernard Lodge took shape in the year. The ministry also took care of the housing needs of the island's most vulnerable citizens.
Thank you so much. May God continue to bless your work and pushing
your
more
work and pushing. Because these people, this is what Andrew do, you know. Go around, go in that place You know, remember taxpayers' money, and then you come up with one little thing, you spend it in them version. Yeah, because we get a house, not working for it, you know. You get it. It costs taxpayers. But them who are throw them thing in a NHG can't get a house. Some of them live in a rent house. People that have the proper job because them could have buy it. Make we use the same money and do the house and even cheaper. That the people them can't have something and come out of rent place. I'll be a garbage, man. Continue.
For help for people like me.
Over 500 Jamaicans benefited from the delivery of more than 125 housing units.
So them say more than 500 benefits. So them husband, wife, picnic, 125 housing units. Yeah? At the time, 2022. So the way you see got duplicated. How much billion them say them spend?
Under the ministry's new social housing program, NSHP. The National Water Commission, NWC, supplied potable water to more households in 2022, adding more than 9,000 new connections to its network.
So I'm just at 300,000 new customer. 2022, no, they're far from 2025, you know. I mean, I say you couldn't have so much customer. You much them, because honestly, them tell you how much them had, them said 9, just over 9,000. They never said 10,000. So you know, reach 10,000. 2022. 23, 24, them not add too much. So when they run out and say over 300,000 water people, customer get lie. Them get up and bag a lie. See water, see, you see it? That's why good when you have them, you can watch back and hold them accountable, you know? See it?
Additionally, 8 water trucks valued at $105 million were handed over to the NWC. The Commission secured a $9.6 billion agreement with Rio Cobra Water Limited to construct a water treatment plant at Content in St. Catherine. In 2022, Phase 1 of the Greater Portmore Ponds wastewater treatment plant was completed, and a $62.38 million plant installed at the Mona Reservoir in St. Andrew.
Right across Jamaica, the NWC in every parish is increasing its utility footprint.
On matters relating to the environment, 3 areas are now protected areas: the 78,000-hectare Cockpit Country, Pedro Keys and surrounding waters, and the Black River Protected Area in St. Elizabeth. In 2022, the government received €16.69 million in grant funding to support forest management programs on the island.
That's why they not fight with them forest for manage. Them get too much in funding. A grant them get enough. And it will say Andrew fight in 2022 where I fight the chief and anything there. Them get grant for, you know, manage or something, so them now want to run the money upon them keep it. Alright. Move that again. Let me go to this. 2020.
The Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation in the 2023-24 fiscal year is working to achieve its mandate in all areas that are...
To achieve its mandate. But 25 come in and it's a different thing now. 26 and you see him a come in Narra. So I wonder how you can achieve your mandate. Yeah, hear this.
Critical to Jamaica's sustainable development. The government has embarked on a major game changer with the push to significantly improve Jamaica's public thoroughfares. And with that, a $40 billion road improvement project is on the horizon. The Shared Prosperity through Accelerated Improvement to Our Road Network SPARK program will modernize over 2,000 roads across the island.
But yes, still the SPARK now got the 2,000 road. The other day, I think they say around 1,200. And it's less than that. Because when I'm asking, in each constituency, I do 10. That's around 630, right? 63. And then they say they might do our next something like that. So I don't know what I say, it's less than that. So, but yeah, so them get around figures over 2,000 road them that I do. Garbage again. You see it? All right. They must say it depend their rise, never start yet. Continue.
The vision is to create a transport network that is safe, efficient, and reliable to meet Jamaica's economic and social.
Look, 2023-24. So Minister of Job Growth, Economic Growth and Job Creation, Queenie. The whole of them work under this. And then all of them are failures. So you don't need a Narra. When you have all of the ministers, if them that work in a one in a unit, them are work. But you still them fail the country that you build a Narra. to do the same work what you do as a minister. And your agency and your own ministry can't do nothing. That's why I be a Narra, but if you still go use your same agency then, it don't even make no sense. It don't even funny. Eh?
Several other road projects are being tackled under the Special Capital Expenditure Program over a 36-month period.
It is expected that the Grange Lane project will be first to be undertaken before the end of the quarter.
Highway expansion is a major part of the road transformation push. The extension of the toll road from Maypen to Williamsfield is on track for completion by the end of August 2023.
Overall, the project is 93% complete. What is also true is that we are now at 93% completion rate in respect of the road from Arborview, St. Andrew to Yallas in St. Thomas.
All the communities between Yallas and Prospect will boast new road, water and telecoms infrastructure before the end of 2023. So too will those communities from Morant Bay all the way to Cedar Valley, where the work is 90% complete.
And that never happened, eh? Because that happened in 2024 and they made the whole world mash up. So them could have run with it in 2025.
This program, we're providing the spark to better resilience in moving around the parishes of Portland and St. Thomas in any weather.
Any weather, and the water drop on it and it mash up. So all y'all come now. So all y'all come now with the next thing named Narra for do the same thing. You overlap too much on Jonas. When I feel that me see the whole of minister in the economic growth and job creation could not deliver. We have to come with the next agency. We not 50. We not work with. We don't listen to this guy again. This is garbage. Yeah? Continue.
Government is putting in place a program to construct, replace or repair 32 bridges at a cost of $4.8 billion over the next 2 years.
What's it not happen? See bridge problem all over the place. Over the next 2 years. You notice? When them talk about them, just talk about something, but it not happen. You see them come back with the same bridge here. Eh? Continue.
National Works Agency, NWA, has completed the design parameters for 8 of 10 through an allocation of $1.2 billion. The designs for the other 2 should be completed by the end of August 2023. Jamaica Broilers has also contributed $50 million to help with the construction of the Spring Village Bridge.
We have in the budget $70 million on the recurrent expenditure for bridges. I'm committing that $70 million along with the $50 million from Broilers to commence construction in Spring Village Bridge almost immediately.
$35 million is set aside to replace the rails on 15 bridges in St. James and St. Elizabeth.
And then they go through. So Uncle thing I just show them when they go on and do this, him push them up. For make news. Look at.
On the new social housing program, a total of 137 housing units or 331 homes have been completed as of the 21st of April 2023. This program has benefited.
It's 100 units, so it will be 300 homes. Because that the 300 homes come up around 2025. Yes? But this is what I show social housing program. So this is what they do. And them fail panic. Them fail. So you come back now, you build a Narra to do what? Mr. People run up and know where you go with Narra. You have a super ministry. And you feel the super ministry. Feel it wicked enough. Eh? So you where to believe in Narra now, the Narra and I have some Lebanese and looking out in that bullshit, you know. You see the opposition about how we want bill. Remember them come with this from day one. Him had the head for this. One of them report to him. Him have 50 agencies. And them they feel me. Where do build new one, come with new one where a novice. To come do it and duplicate where the rest did do before. This is garbage. Yeah. This is up here. So you're so Mark Wallen tell them, hear this.
Subsection 3 of Section 4 says that for the purpose of performing its functions under the Act, the authority may subject to any regulations that may be made, do anything and enter into any transaction which, in the opinion of the authority, is necessary to ensure the performance of its functions. Anything. And that effectively means that the CEO can unilaterally decide the scope and boundaries of its activities, because the CEO is the only required employee. There will be other employees, but the CEO is the only person who has real authority under this legislation within the construct of Narra itself. And it says that he, or she, can do anything and enter into any transaction which, in the opinion of the authority, which means his or her opinion, is necessary to ensure the performance.
That makes no sense.
Third to clause 5, which deals with the appointment of the chief executive officer. The law is not clear as to who the chief executive officer reports to. There is a reporting section where the minister can require reports, but that's a different thing from a management perspective and a governance perspective. Who does the CEO report to? It's not clear. How is the CEO's deliverables decided? What are the key performance indicators applicable to the authority and to the CEO's functions? Nothing at all on this. It says that in Section 10 that Narra reports to the Prime Minister, but there's nothing about the CEO's reporting responsibility. And that is a big issue.
So, yes, me I talk about, so my colleague come tell you, people, the Narra is just an failed attempt to trick the people of Jamaica. No two way about it. This is just an failed attempt. Right now, no mean, right now, the only thing they might do is just swap some money. That, I remember if you have spent 60 billion can be back to Jamaica. If you have, you say 40, but you come at 45 with Spark and 5 with Reach, 50 billion. And I'm not touch the road surface, them good. Little rainfall and something, but then touch, dig up back and all kind of things. These people go there for have money. Yeah? And let me just tell you, the ultimate, yeah, you have a super ministry. Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, and you still go and say you create agency. What you do, you let down yourself. What you do, you show you're incompetent, and you forgot them for going, you know. Him let down himself, him and the minister, the whole of them are failure, front of the eye. And I may tell, every single one of them are failure in that ministry. There is no way you come and duplicate something and come tell me about you want to go bill and fees when it's the same thing you tell me before. You come with the richest man in Jamaica. And some of the rich dude. Each up there. Yeah? And 5 in 4 and no. Nothing not come up. You do him come with needs. Trick the people them. And the best thing since sliced bread for what? For lock them up and take with them rights. The opposition carry them on court. Yeah? That it's struck down. Unconstitutional. Not good. That's how we rewrite. Them come and them want change the constitution. No, that go back to the mess now, you know. The other day, not yes to change that. But you run out with the little slavery mess. And I make a bag of nice and when we look them take that now and push up something. Them stupid. That's a slavery mess. That should have melt up and dash out of that long time. You don't need for a man to carry that. And you, the MP, can't touch it. I mean, I know what we do number 14, you know. That is bull crap. That's bull crap. You know, me ignore them. Because when they run out and attack, you know what I answer that one, yeah? Because I teach him something. And because I'm going to call my kitchen name. Yeah? You're the garbage, yeah? You're the garbage pan, yeah?
Was most disappointing, unfortunate, and disgraceful. And what makes matters worse is that Brownberg attempted to disrupt the sitting of the Parliament, which was meeting to consider the very important matter of a piece of draft legislation which is intended to assist Jamaicans to recover stronger and build back communities in the aftermath of the devastating impact of Hurricane Melissa. What was particularly disturbing as well was the behavior of Brownberg's colleagues who appear to support her impudent and unacceptable conduct. But Jamaicans who have been observing how the PNP has practiced its politics under the leadership of Mark Golding should not be surprised. Clearly, they are tolerant of disorder and indiscipline and are prepared to resort to underhanded tactics in order to fetter policies. And
what kind of policies? You come in the garbage, hey, look at the thinking fish at this. If you go away, man, I call the man in your fur. If you go away, man. So these are the mess, people. See that? You can read the mess. The Parliament of Jamaica utilized a silver gilt ceremonial mace, crucial symbol of authority that dated back to the 18th century, with one used by the House of Representatives dating specifically to 1787. That them use and carve. This is a state. Number one, we shouldn't even have that. I walk up and down and I use it. So you never, if we get independent, we get rid of it. Straight up. You don't need to use that fair talk about house and you carry this piece of thing. Because people, what people them got through and all them string them up on them thing there. Use that in the house and string them up. We shouldn't even use it. No two way about it. Much says you have a member of parliament touch it. And this nastiness, that's why I do it. Even though I can't mark them, I just ignore them because they don't have no sense. A member of parliament touch it. And you run out and the little mini and dirty thinking mini and them when they have no sense. Remember, you know, this is the same government. Just last year before, they just have to move the king. If you dash to and burn up the mess. That have enough blood stained pan it with the ancestors. No two way about it. When them sit down and keep all them plan, them come with the night's watchman from way down there to you know. Use some slave against some people. Then before it, named the JCF. Because in the 1700, it was the knights. Make us show them because you know sometimes people know them history. Watch out. Jamaica, look at Jamaica, knights, watchman, knights, watchman, founded. Yeah. I drop this and show them knights, missionary, pioneer, that and that and that. Yeah. From 17 up. So I drop this. I'm typing this. Jamaica. Oh, okay. So, Jamaica. Yes. Jamaica Knights Watchman, man. So let me see this. Once again, Knights. Alright, no, that's another one. I soon look for it and show them. These are from the 1700. I them take and turn in away the more turn. That the communist thing there to dash for a long time. That is bull crap. Then you run out. So I look pan when them Golden Son. What Golden Son say about this yes. It's for true out. But when I look pan when them Stephen Golden, let me see what I'm saying about the yes. Can you imagine somebody you have Jamaican vote for politician here? And you come and talk about put them up because of me, about sacred. Not sacred, not that it's full of people them blood. That shouldn't even be for remind us. That is garbage. See? That is garbage. I'm gonna put up this on my screen. A piece of head fish nasty thinking of this. Come off on my screen. A piece of germs. Come off, get off. Put up this. Okay. Son of Bill schooling. Because the way I'm saying so. Stephen Golden, son of Bruce, Stephen Golden. I know you are an opposition spokesperson, but I was hoping folk would take this opportunity to question the whole use of the mace, representing the British crown, being held as a sacred and above the Jamaican people, so much so that an MP elect by the Jamaican people can be ejected ejected for touching it. Somebody need to throw the mace outside and see that the sovereignty of Parliament is invested in Jamaicans. People are not the bumper-clad British crown. See that? So I'm right? Not the bumper-clad British crown. That's a Bruce Collins son. Yes. Yeah? And I'm 100% right. 100% right. You run out to talk about a little dirty thinking, you know, our people, they step them life. When them get in there and pass and do people them all kind of things, and the woman them get raped, when a great grandmother and all kind of things, and you must think them do to a people them, brand them like them a cattle, and do all kind of things them through that Parliament with that dirty thinking mess. You know how much evil it see? Eh? The same mess today when they must string up Paul Bogle. One of it yesterday when nationally. Hey, them not no sense and judge with them garden. The same mess when they pass thing with when if you go away, you know. When if you go away, we not crosses. Yes, the same mess. So I'm gonna give them an example. The same mess. Yeah, when they pass them thing, figure crucify Paul Bogle and for just stand up for people rights. And the same mace them use. Same mace them use and destroy our people them. No rights at all before we even get the freedom. And I each have a walk up and down and it's sacred. That not sacred in that. Not all sacred in it. You understand? Get it away. This is bullcrap. Straight bullcrap. So, let me just show them the one of them who run out and not talk about mace. Them the goddamn disgrace. But you must touch it. So, what's sacred in that? Eh? We bring death and destruction from our ancestors. From our foreparents. Eh? With great granduncle and great who dead mime up and all kind of things. Eh? With them use and do evil. Power people, them for move that long time. Yes, Papa. I'm here. But here. But here. Yes, I'm here. Come. Yeah, cry for. Yeah, cry for. Papa. Yeah, stop crying. Yeah, cry for. All right. That the food I cry never feel so well, you know. So, all right, that the food. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's bad, man. It's bad. They could get back to the sky. So when them run up and down and talk about the mace, when they run them away, just the other day, Andrew said to move the crowd. But yeah, cuss over the mace. Eh? It's a goddamn disgrace. Get rid of that till I burn up in a fire a long time and dash out. That for burn up in a fire a long time and dash away. Yes? As maybe just come back to where me I say right. I said it will get away, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. No, man, them for go, man. Them for go on, man. Phone. Play by my phone, all right. Well, the mechanic can go play because my boy can't play now, Papa. Grandpa, forget you have to play outside, cat, and make nice. Cartoon. All right, we get cartoon. Hold on. Play more, play him, not feel so well enough, so I have to watch him there. Hold on. Feel warm. Hold on. All right. Not feel so well enough, so you know, kind of miserable. Yeah, yes. I'm a carbon. I'm this cartoon. So yeah, play it. Now do this for me. Hold on. Yes. No, man, I'm making go sit and play. can't turn up in a wait. Alright? Yeah, man. Alright. When you can't hear it, right? Coming I want to go through my thing and I'm not feel so well enough. Same feel kind of miserable. Yes. Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. Then me sing it will destroy. So when I run up on them same one, the constitution change just the other day. So all your cost your mess. Me tell you say everything them happen and come up with them little idiot. Them idiot Narra. Or you have a super ministry with 50 agency in it. And you still feel the people that you come up with Narra like Narra can come solve problem. You say you have the brightest mind. I know you come up on that bag of bull crap. That don't make no sense to me. It can't make no sense to me none at all. You have the brightest mind and now you come back with bull crap. The Macy get away with anybody else in line tell them that the amount of people they murder with that Macy, with them pass law for murder, string them up and do them all kind of thing, find them up. That Macy shouldn't even use. Should not. You don't need a man for your walk with something you keep parliament, you walk with this piece of silver piece of shit. I go around where it takes so much of our people them blood. That is garbage. It will bring out long time. Yeah? So you see that come from them, you shouldn't even use it. Eh? But sacred. Or if it's sacred with what people them blood, my ancestor them blood on it. When I eat that. Eh? And then fish headless it now, run out of talk about Mark Gold. May I call the man name there forever? Go ahead, man. Won't even see them to answer them if them never come and talk them foolishness, you know. But that's stupid. They come from up there 1700. The amount of blood the Panama State, black people blood, it's unbelievable. Yeah? Them pass law definitely not for themselves, but for earth and destroy what people with that. Them to go away with it. Yeah? Them to go with it, man. See? No two way about it. You understand? None. I'm with a business. See, me just ask my brethren a two little thing that the food is sick, but I have to knock him up, you know. We don't knock him up from early. Pick up. See? Me don't knock him up from early. Yo, Patrick, what going on, brother?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. May I tell you this? If you're not them with them two things, brother, may I tell you, man. You know, so the man a completely failure. The man have a super ministry run, brother. With all of them ministry thing that to him, you know. Report to him, you know. Bug life and all of them, you know. See?
I just talk about that, you know.
Yes.
That is an indictment on all of them full minister they and them full, you know. Because, as you quite rightly said, the man get 3 times the amount of pay, you know, when them give themselves, they must start work, you know.
Yes.
And yet the man have a seat, bring somebody outside to pay them billions more.
So he is a failure too, you know.
So when the minister there, do want them like the super minister, wherever them there.
Yes.
How them earn them salary, brother. When you have a CEO come overshadow and almost take over everything what them supposed to do.
That don't make no sense. It don't go tell us that the incompetent Andrew one is that can't be the brother. The man that have everybody with him have leeching, him have Adam Stewart and the one of them. You understand? I know look on this.
The man claims some of the brightest and richest people around him.
Yes.
Business people with idea. And him form a super ministry. Forget we have the red tape and everything that it can go through smoothly.
Yes.
And you need to say with all of that, the super ministry there where people get billions of dollars of salary for them will sit down and twiddle them thumb now and a new CEO outside of the system I come run the thing. So every time, as you quite rightly say, every time him come up with a plan,
yes,
or a program and it fail, and bring a new one, and establish a new one. But the worst thing now is that all the people around him were supposed to be the brightest,
yes,
and the one that have the more sense. They will sit down and nod, you know, and this Narra CEO in conjunction with him as the one who the CEO report to. I never run things or make things.
Yeah, but I'm tell you the truth. Now when I can make a difference, but them having some money and the PR, you know. Because if you have so much minister, we never couldn't make a dent, brother. With the whole of the ministry, super ministry, plus him have 50 agency. No matter about red tape, or if you talk about red tape when you are 10 years now and you talk about red tape from the minister of economy. Brother, I'm a contradict himself, man. Him to go away, man.
And that is what the super ministry was supposed to
of course.
The red tape and make economic robustness go on.
Yes.
And you know, one more point. In the time, in message when I talk about the kind of checks and balance agency that you have, including the IC. If him did believe that much, you know, the IC, I don't know say much about it. How him take the same IC to court?
That's it.
When it start their declaration cannot be certified, I'm up to
brother, up to him said the IC and him pass it because him can't certify or no.
Yeah.
He can't.
And him come and talk about oversight agency with checks and balance and the most robust. I want the most robust one take him to task and carry them to court.
Yes.
You sister, the man a clown, man.
Even more than clown, man. He might try to trick people, you know, brother. You understand? But it not work. Right now, him just shoot himself in the foot. Because when come, can you imagine you have a super ministry with 50 agencies and with the whole of them guys work under you, the minister them, report to you personally and see the Jamaica going back here. Him just admit it with this, with Narra. Say Jamaica, it going back here. Not never do.
Of course.
Him just admit it.
So hold on this. So let me ask you a question. When him have this Narra, this other agency was supposed to work wonders. All them ministers that were in the super ministry and them agencies that were able to fire them or make them redundant or what?
Them still get taxpayers' money.
And then the Narra people.
The Narra people are some novice man carrying no better when it Narra work. Can you put a CEO and him not civil engineer and then civil engineer upon what? And then when I come, what am I do? He might make up 3 9, oh, I could do this, and you call them and him do that, make no sense. And him now go override the minister, because them want to do things, so them do things. You see what them do? Them duplicate things, and it now go work better. Waste some money.
Exactly. But the promise are one of the biggest dunces me ever know, you know.
I'm in my garbage. When we see people jump up or pass, it's not going nowhere. We don't see it, it can't go nowhere.
And look how the promise are really a clown now.
Yes.
Himself established some school name, STEM.
That's not going to win either.
That now can him change it to STEAM.
That me tell you some love change name. So STEM never now. Can I can't say that because STEM I look at brand that because STEM in one of them because STEM in one of them fruit or something. Him change it to STEAM now.
This man
but the fire now blaze better so it has STEAM.
Him do everything for the optics, man.
Yes.
That him deal with.
Yeah.
Right? And them man just get up and talk and I mean we have some mainstream local media yes, man.
God, number one, all them couldn't compare this one I do right now. All them couldn't put it together better. Then it's the same thing, the man come back and do a package up something and that bullshit. But I already forgot work now and cut. This is what I'm saying. And I'm saying to leeching them. That make it even worse.
You see what mainstream media gone to know? All RGR group.
Them a repeat brother.
Farmers market
in them place.
Can you imagine?
That bad door. Farmers market in them yard. And them tell them to do it, you know.
I must have to tell them to do it, man.
And them tell them to do it, brother. And that a foolishness too. You understand?
I tell you, a pure sound bites this a brother deal with. And it hurt me to see the people who open them mouth and I listen to him attentively like say my chat.
Brother.
We have substance.
Brother, for me, fact checking, but the man come with this, brother, you have to fact check the guy. Narra no make no sense. So when him do know, him could come back and say 5 and 4 and tell us say economic good because it fail, you know. So it's when him feel something like this, it move your attention from the thing when him feel. Yes.
When if all them previous initiative there, were successful in a shape or form.
You continue it.
But everything failed. All of the
everything failed.
And the best businessmen that was around them.
Gone.
Them run like thieves.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? You know, so everything failed. And every time the spread up with some new initiative we can't work because 10 years in there. And he has done this thing before and it never worked. Nobody no question it. Nobody knows about warm to the super ministry where they look forward for, you know, Jamaica reach the level it's supposed to reach by 2030. You have a super ministry specifically directed for that. I know that crash they have come with Narra.
Buddy. But this is the worst thing. When you draw about the Narra, when you draw about the super ministry upon him now, a big fear that you look at him. Then when you look every time him talk, him contradict himself and him not realize. Him still talk about red tape after 10 years.
I will inexperienced people will get billions of dollars.
I just that alone I'm gonna do. Because alright. Let me say something to you.
They can't be held accountable. They cannot be held accountable.
Well, let me say something to you. So if no, but him feel that but if a man dead in a business and him a thief, you know. Remember police can lock up your backside. So make him talk about them carrying accountable. Because nobody no bigger than the law. So I'll remember put something there so we say a thief the money.
When you say nobody no bigger than the law, oh, Andrew still Prime Minister.
No, because you see them, you see who in this, he's not bigger than the law neither. You don't see him try to control the law. He might forget a president better.
But he must still Prime Minister.
No, and about the still Prime Minister alone, that make him bigger than the law. See, somebody I forgot forgive him. And I open the PMP come in and them not forgive him, they make the law take it course. See? Yes, cannot care you try to balance enough man, me see try to do that in a dictator role and when them still come out, them face the full rat. See? Yeah.
But right now,
yes.
he must float the law.
Of course,
right?
I agree with you, 100. See? I agree with that. But as me I point out this to the people, them I run up and down about him pass. If the man come with a super ministry with 50, not 19, you hear him tell us 50 agency have 50. And if 50 fail plus the ministry them run under that and who work on that film thing and then fail Jamaica like this. Where you go with Narra?
Yeah.
And duplicate and say the same thing again to me.
Ain't for anybody will extrapolate. Anybody will use the super ministry to extrapolate to about the future. They must realize that before it started, fail.
It done.
It's a feeding tree for the boys. Them.
And that alone in the fact. So when couldn't come tell us, when no one do, you know, he can't come back and launch again and say, well, we are come with a ministry of economic growth and job creation, he can't do it. So he must say, well, we are reached our face, so we are come with a Narra, and this now we cut the tape, and then we him say it, me play it. Him say it already. And that him say I do already. 9 years, 10 years now. Him failed, not skinny, him say no more skinny kids. Him failed that too, everything him failed. The man, them when carrying and make all them finger, the four of them together. The man never look like him chat to him no more. Come on, but the man too. The man come explain that a leeching. Hey, brother?
Yes, indeed. And it appears as though leeching is not at the helm of the super ministry anymore. And nobody in a year say resign. Nobody in a year want to leech. We can just miss in action. How can I frighten shop this around, brother?
And the minister, them in the super ministry fail too. Every one of them. Pump valves. The one of them in the night, you know. Agin type, pump valves. Crab.
You can't say
what of them fail?
You can't say up here, yes, man, and lock him around him. You know?
Of course.
Nobody can agree with him.
Nah. So when them run out and say we have vote and hear them jump up, you will vote for the man of a super ministry bigger than that when just vote for and it fail way.
Yes.
So who that jump in Narra? And I come and tell me about road, same way and house and them thing there. And then first him do it. Him come, him go for the ministry, him go for UDC, him go for the Housing Development Corporation and wait for him. and them feel same way. So when I go with Narra, I duplicate and say the same thing again. When I hear that, run and if you run him where? In my crisis.
The brother have a record of failures, man.
I'll be a failure, brother.
Just name, get a new entity a name, and then have the get up gap, and it's so nice to the dunce people then, and they run with it. But well-thinking, critical thinking people recognize from day one. So, but wait, we heard this in 2016 already.
Mm-hmm.
And you have it on your plate.
Of course.
Things say you keep them historical video clip there that you can replay and compare to the you must say no and realize that the same exact thing you must say.
Mm-hmm.
Eh?
Same thing.
I would think you're a fool.
Can't fool me, you know. This, hey, when me are doing a better, this the media should have do a fact checking in a better. Eh? The media should have fact checking in a better. You see it? Instead of the media fact check this guy, them turn a repeater. The guy come with the same exact thing already and him fail Jamaica. Him come with the richest set of people and him fail it.
Hey, but here why if we I really analyze things.
Yes.
If when you must to ministry, you have some influential and successful businessmen.
And them fail.
Who are through the process and them fail.
You know why you're not mentioning?
So when you bring up all of these, you create a new post for these people.
Yes.
Who are going to the minister, they will control all of them.
So the minister, them are there still work. So you're working in conjunction. So you see them overlap things when I make a sense.
It don't make sense.
Then I tell you, say, where am I doing make sense?
NEPA, for example, in a fleet office.
You have everything, 50 of them in the same house.
Narra can override NEPA, you know.
No. So you have 50 of them. So when Narra come out now, and him have a super ministry that get things done, and he still not done. When tell me say I fix the place with the super ministry, the same house, the same road, the same water, the same everything when repeat. He might repeat on this now. That makes sense to you, brother? I just start more and it makes sense to the people of Jamaica.
If him super ministry was working, when go for Narra?
That means him fail as a prime minister, and them fail as a minister, and the agency them fail. And that thing just tell me, no, brother. So you have been something with some novice. Can you just go for some people with expertise, as Wayne say, right? And them fail. So where you go with Narra? You know, sister, I just scam money, brother.
I mean, I pay money, man.
I pay that, man. I feel scam, man.
I mean to say the average Jamaican can't see what I want.
No, they want to see that because see, most of the time our people, them and remember, say the media houses are not computing like we where you draw back. Because you hear him say this, you know, and you see him do it, you know, and him say him have super ministry, but yes, still it fail miserably. And then you come back to the same thing again. That don't make no sense, brother.
Well, it makes sense to me because when you leave politics, you know, brother.
Yeah.
You have more money with him and them cronies. Them are.
The whole of them rich are that with him, you know.
Them rich, you know.
The whole of them are rich.
After the taxpayers, we can't show nothing here, brother.
No. The whole of them are rich.
It will be very interesting to see how Narra will compete to the super ministry.
I don't know. Because you get up and farm a minister of economic growth and job creation, and they still farm things. If you contradict what you farm, and you have the minister themselves and the one of them workers, he have everything in them and to make the country better, and you still feel it. No, you come with Narra. That don't make no sense to me. You can't. You shouldn't even come with a spark because you have economic growth and job creation.
And guess what? I hear Narra report that give me up.
Then that makes sense. So you have 50 where you go 51, and do the same thing where you do. It don't make no sense.
I want to make the same thing. I expect different results, brother. I don't know that work out. Man come with some nice acronym and some nice words.
Yeah, but garbage. Yes.
After 10 years, brother, tell me, show me one or two things where you can say the Prime Minister was successfully executed. Show me.
This bad man, yeah? One time, I'm make him go blow him nose, okay? I'm so stuffy, me I come there, yeah? One time there.
I mean, people would need to get conscious and sensitive to what is going on in this country. Because for a Prime Minister that had a super ministry saying that he's going to get rid of the bureaucracy and cause the country to move forward in a timely way. The fact that you have to bring Narra now, it should be telling you that the super ministry failed. Michael Leachin was the chairman of the super ministry. And where is Michael Leachin today? Michael Leachin run Ghana whenever I'm here, Sam resign. Right? Adam Stewart, ambassador without portfolio, go around. And where's Adam Stewart today? All of the big businessmen who are very successful and have a knack for business. And can, as a matter of fact, Leachin tell the country that within 4 years, we are going to have a 5% growth. Where has that gone? And Leachin has not come and addressed the nation as we never expect that he would do because nobody never voted for him. But no, not in the Prime Minister gave an explanation why the 5 and 4 failed. He has not told the nation anything. So we as a people need to really open our eyes and look how we are being bamboozled by the government. How the government, after being in office for 10 years, cannot show anything for that. And now the same government that has gotten much more money to borrow, that your children's children go rob people, all of the unborn Jamaicans, they are going to be expected to pay back for this loan. And yet the people can't do nothing, the government can't do nothing for all of these things. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, what me I tell you, man, the brother, let me tell you this. The man have a super ministry and him a big fear. Anything we come with, from your ministry of, from the economic growth and job creation, everything when come that to show it to the people, them it is a goddamn disgrace. You couldn't just come in and build something, the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, and then every minute you come out with something else. That means I tell the people that you are a failure. Eh? Every minute you come with something new. To contradict what him do, that means him fail the people then, brother. Eh?
He said the man have bird brain that he can't even realize that, you know. That's why it's so when you play what currently, and when you go back 10 years ago with the job creation you played, almost the same thing.
Everything you must say, the same thing. So you can't come and say, well, we're going to create, hear him, I'm stupid now. If the people them now work meaningful job, can't remember we crunch some, but him can't tell me nothing. We tell him what me can, I'm not bother follow him, could I go for professor till it, knowledge of power, you know. Wisdom and knowledge of power, right? So the man come and talk about we shot 150 home. Brother, we have much people in the police force. Some of them have them place already, live at them father place and live at them mother place and anything there. Much people much people them employ the public sector. Most of owner have something yet, some of them can't buy nothing right now. If you build 150,000 home, me I tell you, say I block here about the housing trust. Most people can't buy the house. Most people will not get a loan for buying nothing, and them can't pay back if them get one. So it are seize and it are the house, the balloon are burst. You have to have meaningful job.
Can you start to this now?
Take a thing for
granted. You are contributing them to the housing trust.
Yeah.
They can't qualify for a home and they go and take the money there to assure of the budget. I mean,
Yeah.
What kind of arms is that?
Yeah. See me I talk about? That the bubble is a burst.
Brother, you have to continue to go and educate the viewers and the listeners, you know.
Of course.
I make them see the relationship with what the Prime Minister has been saying and what has he and what has been achieved.
Yes.
And can't read out none of the achievements.
None.
And every minute when him have a new program fail, he just forget that and name another one. And we know that the same all is going to happen like what happened in the super ministry. Some people will get rich to be up at the backs of the taxpayer and not know nothing for show for it.
Bad enough.
You understand?
Bad. You understand? I know say this. People don't worry themselves, man, because when I come with that's a failure. You can come and then go pick out somebody about CEO and about tape and cutting tape when you did it for 10 years. You want this far, so we are going to blame Sister P or something. It don't make no sense. You did it for a decade.
I just talk about blame Sister P.
Yes.
He refer to the 70s.
And the 90s.
And the 18 years of the 90s.
But not the 80s. And not the 2007 to 2011.
I never tell you what from 2007 to 2011.
So you have to question him these things. If him that talk to me, you say, after 70 and 80, I mean, that's them what happened in the 80s, sir. I mean, I have to look up in the 80s. So that's for sure, so I'm a failure.
Don't know what in the 70s. And,
yes.
But we did this in the 80s, and we can show you what we did, our achievement.
Yes.
Can I tell you?
And what we're doing at the 2007, the achievements.
Yeah, him skip out those two periods conveniently, brother.
You see, but you swim though, if you have critical thinker, draw your brain and say, no, but you skip this and skip that, and you'd have to see how the way.
He's supposed to do that. He's supposed to say, well, the 70s was atrocious, but when we were in office in the 80s, this is what we had done.
Yeah.
And when they came in the 18 years,
and that was straightly taught by this.
No, them destroy. But
yes.
when they came back in 2007, this is what we built back. In chaos and
because them destroy the place each time. So when them just tell lie, he's a guy where, you know, he use lie. As I said before, any guy who have a super ministry cannot talk to me and not more. You can't be nothing else and talk to me. You can't have a man like leeching in your corner. And the other one like around Sanders, the man their son. I want to have Bill. I want to have everything. I want to have, you know, I want to have well-qualified team. I want to move past speed. I want me to do what I want to feel. Super ministry feel me done, don't know.
If you think that is bad, the Prime Minister was going to Israel on a mission.
Yes.
And instead, the man carried the minister.
He carry leeching.
The man carry leeching. For sure, you don't think highly of leeching, and leeching is a businessman, you know, and that in and of itself is a conflict of interest, you know.
Yeah.
So carry leeching as part of delegation, and what the Jamaicans have for sure for it. What kind of report we have got back from the Prime Minister? None. Absolutely none.
It's bad enough.
Right? More than him going to adapt some security measures and see how them operate and how them can secretly get information from the citizenry. That's all them do. So, brother, Jamaica, if they don't want to wake up and smell the coffee,
yes,
you are expose them to a different kind of university.
Of course. Of course. And when them come out, brother, when they run out with this, you know, I say run out with this, I say like people are rejected. It come like when they run out with peanut bread. I say, but we must say peanut bread, do not know go so. But for to teach you and tell them the ambassador, peanut bread we cut to man short. And then front belongs to him and everything. So I'm telling like him say much of peanut bread. It's all the guy lie.
The man tell peanut bread say I'm supposed to be the youth ambassador
because
he like what I'm doing. And you know, he must encourage the youth to follow them footsteps. And he feels so strongly about it that he might invite peanut bread to Parliament.
Can you imagine, man?
Yeah. And peanut bread turn back and say, him can't even manage a plate of food.
Yeah, they done the peanut
bread. And peanut bread end up and saying, you know, our leader can't even manage a plate of food. Let alone manage people.
But don't it?
It's pathetic, man. It's a shame. It's a crime shame, man. And the quicker the Jamaican public eyes open to this kind of trickery, Jamaica go down a slippery slope and sink deeper into the abyss. Yeah, man.
Yes. Well, I want to knock him because the people that run up and down for him. Just remember, I have a super ministry. And they still have it, Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. Remember that fear. Right. So where am I do now? And when I talk, I contradict everything when I do. And when I say.
As a matter of fact, Brethren, before you close,
yes,
you must play back what he says, the Ministry, the Economic Growth and Job Creation, the mandate. Play it back and listen what he said then. And you know, realize that the same thing I say now.
The same thing. See, it's a matter of fact. I have 10 minutes, but I'm going to play it back right away.
Power and authority in
this subject.
Our ability to grow the economy is not far-fetched. In fact, economic growth is not new to Jamaica. History records that between 1962 and 1970, our GDP growth rate was 5.31%.
Listen
the problem is that sustained economic growth has been elusive. Therefore, we must identify a sustained path to economic growth and job creation. This administration has one task: unleash the economic potential and utilize the incredible energy, enterprise, and industry of the Jamaican people for economic growth and shared prosperity. That is why the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation was created and conceptualized to facilitate growth with the slogan, achieving prosperity through economic growth and sustainable development. The amalgamation of approximately 50 agencies is a deliberate move to focus our efforts on sustainable economic growth. It is important that we align our policies to meet the mission of this administration, to create a Jamaican economy which consistently meets or exceeds its growth targets while providing meaningful jobs and economic opportunities for all in a sustainable manner. The Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation focuses on critical portfolio areas where investment, foreign and local, is buttressed by the provision of housing, access to water and proper infrastructure, availability of land for residential and commercial development, but with due regard given to preserving our environment as well as climate change, which has the potential to derail our plans for economic growth if we fail to adapt to its impacts. In achieving our goals, it is imperative that we create ecosystems of growth where every single Jamaican can contribute to the process and reap the benefits. One of our 8 initiatives in the 5 and 4 target of the Economic Growth Council speaks to bureaucratic reforms, that is, to improve the business environment. This is important because we must cut the red tape and provide the right regulatory environment for investors. Consequently, we must address the slow pace of implementation of government projects, which saps the vibrancy of the economy and contributes to the missed opportunities.
So you come back with the same exact word now, when you did it 10 years. When you have the brightest mind, you have everybody according to him. And he missed them opportunity now, you come with an agency. But smaller than when them super ministry, you know. It's just an agency you come with. But that's how I go to the country. That makes sense to the people. I just money them a robber. PR. This is bullshit. He's a soundbite guy. Yes, brother.
One of the pillars when really stress, you know, is the bureaucratic red tape with this super ministry going to remove, you know, brother.
Yeah, and it slowed down, so he want to move it. But 10 years on, not no move. You know, Leachin one gone, Adam Stewart, no business about him.
Narra now.
And them a clap like, no, but it parts of a bill when I hear that. The man say it already. When you come back, come chicken and put in our next package. And a matter of fact, this is a smaller thing because they did have really minister them and them portfolio. But yes, still none of them could deliver. None.
I'm
Not
a
even one.
joke, man. I'm a joke and him can't justify what him
50, brother, the man have 50 agency plus 2 other ministry and them put for the return to him. With all the private sector in him pocket, side of him, and you still him feel miserably that him a come with Narra. Him should have goddamn shame. Who him can't trick with Narra?
He might tell you almost
He must go straight say him flop. Eh?
Nah, man. He must say almost the same word for word.
Brother, let me tell you, brother. That him say.
The word for word plans we have for Narra.
Yeah, same thing.
It's like say this shall repeat itself. Him say it already. And it failed. And he might create a new entity. And I said the same thing over again.
Yes.
So all you do the same thing and I expect a different result, brother. It ain't gonna work. It can't
work, man.
It never worked in the past and now gonna work now. All them are fool the people, man, are bamboozle them with sweet argument.
Yes. So this now work.
They believe him have the gift of gabbing.
He not the gift of nut, man. The man just lie and then trickify and just draw a card from the people. The man come with him foolishness. I will tell him to stop it. Because you can't have a super minister who fail and then you come at them with Narra and people run up and down like them and eat out. You just need pass and bill pass. People, him have a super ministry. It failed.
Yeah.
The man a build name and a come back and try and rebrand something where failed to backside in a smaller way. The Narra is not a ministry, you know. It's an agency. Him have a super ministry with the minister then. Plus him have 50 agency with him. And him fail miserably. And him a come now with the next agency attack bullcrap. Yeah?
I joke him on it, man.
Yeah.
I'm just some money I will get scammed, man. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not more than that, brother. We see it. We see
Yeah.
it. We are telling people long in advance.
When them trickify, brother.
Tell about the center, that's why I tell you fact.
It's a white telephone. See them now 1 year and like 1 month. Him run go up, then him call him all the builder. Eh? Or if you build a plaza and tell the people that I make them rich and raise family and do things that are, you know, urban center. Urban center. I'm gonna make you rich.
We say we just want to look at a Cornwall Regional Hospital, you know. A budgeted $2 billion.
So even him come and say, brother, Narra gonna build a hospital, it don't make no sense because brother, from now, remember doctor, you know, if you train doctor and nurses, it take you more than 5-6 years. Some go along all 10 years. Yeah, because you know you have to have specialists and all kind of things. And, you know, yes. Yeah, you understand?
Department.
People can do operation and all kind of little things in. So you have to go train them. Brother, it's not easy. And if you're not the doctor and nurses, you should over 2,000 nurses. We're in a crisis. That's a goddamn crisis.
And then exacerbate the problem, you know.
Yes.
Send home some specialists, doctors and nurses.
So I'm not busy about the people in life. For that, me I tell you. Same like come at them back the mace where brother them back a mace where kill so much of our people. When them I say thing Paul Bogle and them thing that the same mace, you know. Them pass them laugh to do all kind of things, you know. And we same hero. And George William get the same mace that burn up long time in a fire, melt up and dash out. And them are them are idiots, you know.
Nah, sure. And them still want to get rid of the king.
Yeah.
And them still have.
Just want to get rid of the king, but you still have the mace.
Them still have parade with the mace, and them still want to get rid of the king.
And about sacred. Sacred now that protect so much of our people in life. So much of our great.
Them people have a slavery. Them not come out of slavery yet, brother.
No, sir.
It's a mentality where these people have.
Yeah. So them want to play politics and that bullshit. You want to get rid of the king the other day, but you have the mace up. And talk about sacred. Not sacred about it, that's a killer mace. You can call it the killer mace. And enough of our people, them blood run pan through the mace there. It just say, hey, guillotine for them neck, mob, mince them up, fling them up, make a yam them, do all kind of things to them. Rape them, the mace, take away your rights. But then, we shouldn't even have the mace there. Yeah, that means a full of blood, brother.
But I say something to you.
Yes.
You say after 1962, when we get the so-called independence.
Yes.
The maize should have burned up in a fire, brother.
You know that me I said should have destroyed. You know what I see it.
An independent nation. And the speaker talk about when they touch maize.
Don't touch maize. One man I carry that talk about people. People elect you, you talk about touch maize and go outside and about suspend.
Yeah, you see.
Me say the one that with them little idiot said, yeah, idiot, you know what, touch a maize, a maize contaminate. A maize kill enough of our people.
How there, man?
George William Garden and Paul Bogle, them I eat, hang them too. When I eat that, let me tell you, them don't know history, no brother. Them don't know. You see what them do? Them I eat that, you know.
Hey, really and truly, that the maize symbolizes, you
know, of course, a slavery.
Yeah.
And the power them is a real against your people. Them you have a piece of dirty thing I walk up and down, but it's sacred. It's sacred when they take for people them blood.
Before the speaker will tell her husband to get in Saturday declaration certified that he can look dignified.
Because of something to you. Because of something to you. When them have the holy cast, right now, them have nothing like Germany, you know, so them can't use certain things when them talk about the holy cast. The holy cast. Eh?
Yeah, the whole
so we have the mace where more than a holy cast to our people them. But we have the mace walk up and down here tell people will get elected to go outside. And because you're touching mace. No. Go for what? Go for what? The mace you know there. The mace that they use, the mace done the things. Yeah.
The mace symbolizes slavery.
Of course.
And cruelty.
Eh?
And genocide.
That's it. Yeah? When them sit down and pass the things against our people, them. We great-great-grandpeople are good thing. We great-great-grandpeople maybe have a mother, have a father. We great-great-grandmother and father, great-great-great-grandpeople, them are great. You know? Because them never picked before them dead. Maybe we never neither. You understand?
Exactly.
Some of them have a great-granduncle and great-great-granduncle and all kind of things. Then, and you come talk about mace and them, you look fish at this, talk about Mark William. You call the man name in your furfa. Oh, and go away, man. Go away. The mace get burned up. It get thrown.
We talk about your Buster Monty.
Build school. In Dunkster, you know. That was the army barracks, army hospital. It's renamed. Don't build in 1963. Yes, me noticed them not really know history neither. And then spread a lot of propaganda and lies. Yes, very. Them to go away. But I want to the Kanjo Holness, and when I stop beating me till tomorrow. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
the man come with Minister of Economic Growth and Job Creation and fail the people. And this one come with is an indictment on him and him administration and fail the people with Ministry of Economic Growth. Just play back what him say. And the prosperity way to go do. So how we not reach that you come with Narra? Yeah, idiot. You let down all your own self where you come with Narra. You should have go and bounce and not say nothing.
You must play them two clips aside by side.
I continue play.
You should have the clip where you always play when same bad and one bedroom.
And then 2 bedroom.
And then 2 bedroom.
Them never play them two clips aside and side, brother. We don't know with Narra at all. The man say I have 50 agents in 1950, him say.
Yes.
50, approximately 50, 40, 15, say.
I want the mandates is to move bureaucracy. That the thing.
Thank you. And for build that, if you get water, housing, road, and everything, and the same thing you talk about with Narra now. Duplicate too much better. You understand? It's garbage. Done with them now, my garbage. That the food again go a little nap here. So I go and knock off, you know, because I reach my time. People, tomorrow, you know. All right, brother, later. People, later.
We in lump sum, we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We in lump sum, we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber do.
I'm not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife, and she straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Maybe the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold like a bull man. We send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter, put up in the rhythm, they want some more hole in a hater. Lyrically inclined.